welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone's had a good week. Can you believe it? We're 7 months through the year. Scary. Christmas is coming upon us really soon, and it's just it's quite nerve-wracking, to be honest. And I just don't know where the year has gone. But I kind of want to bring a different video to my channel. I want to do sort of a weekly video on a Wednesday called Wellness Wednesday or Wellbeing Wednesday. And I just thought maybe I could share some tips, either that's, happened in my life, or that I've either researched and dug a little bit more into detail about, or some things that, maybe I've got an idea that I would like to share on Wednesdays. And just maybe I thought it could help somebody who's not feeling right during the current situation of the world. I know Corona has impacted our lives quite a lot, especially those who don't have jobs at the minute and are just stuck at home with their thoughts. I mean, blessed that I still have my job and I'm able to work at home, but I just thought, even though I'm working at home, there still is some mental health things, because I used to dance all week. I used to go to college as well. I am a student, but all of that has been put on hold, even though I can start dancing next weekend, which is a really good thing. And I got my nails done as well, so that's a really good thing. It was a long wait, but it was well worth it. I honestly don't mind. But yeah, I thought I'd just share some tips on how to improve your mental health, if that's what you're looking to do, or if maybe these tips could just probably try and help you out anyways. I think some of these tips that I've come up with, and I've written them down, will probably help you a lot. I will also link, I'll put a link in the description where I got these tips from, and some of them I've sort of created some on my own. Some of them have helped me in the past, and also they've helped me now. And I'm going to give a little bit of backstory. When I lived in Zimbabwe and was growing up, I didn't really wasn't really talked about as much when I was younger, but I think ever since I moved to the UK, and obviously as much as I got older and stuff, I was open to it a bit more. And also some people around me have been diagnosed with depression and anxiety. I think I'm not clinically diagnosed, but I think I do suffer a lot from anxiety, and I think that started when I was around 17, I would say, and then also it just it enhanced when I moved to the UK, because Zim is very small, and it's a very small country compared to the UK. So well, it's not small, it's half I would say, but there's a lot of people who know a lot of people in that country, basically, and then obviously they're two completely different countries, and there's two completely different cultures as well, even though there's more cultures in the UK than there are in Zim. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. But yeah, so these that'll be another story video for some other time. But what I want to do with this video on the Wednesday is to maybe share some tips that I've researched and that I've found out that could be quite helpful. So without any further ado, grab a tea, snack if you'd like, put me on as a background, I don't know, whilst you're doing something, and just maybe listen. If you're not already, I'd like you to join the family, the Sunshine family, even though I know my channel's adventures as well, but I think sunshines are just a little bit of a bright thing, and I like being bright and trying to be positive sometimes, not all the time. But if you'd like to be part of the Sunshine family, please subscribe down below and give me a like. It really does help me out. Thank you. Okay, so let's get on with these tips. So it's there is a lot of things that we could do to take care of our mental health and our well-being, and make sure that we're completely healthy. But it's not always as easy to start, but I think you can always try and find something that makes you comfortable. Give yourself time to figure out what actually works for you and what you're comfortable doing, and don't rush it. I know a lot of people tend to rush things, and to me that doesn't sit well. it's also like the exact same example, like putting pressure on yourself, like, oh, you're at this age, you should be buying a house, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. And it's like, no, just do it at your own pace and whatever makes you comfortable. Yeah, that's all I would say. Is and then take small steps. Take small steps. Pick activities that you think are achievable and that will make you feel good, and that will enable you to do more. That's what happens with me as well. If I pick realistic goals, and even if it is getting out of bed and having a shower on a Sunday afternoon, I think that is achievable as well. And if you are feeling, if you have chosen a task that is really, that you feel like it's almost impossible to do or to achieve, or you find it very difficult, do not be afraid to ask for help. I mean, I have this, and I still have this till today. I hate asking people for help, and I don't know why, but I just feel like it is. I feel like I'm being annoying, and I don't know. I just feel like I'm being annoying to that person when I ask for help, and it's it's not good. I generally have learned that it's definitely okay for you to ask for help when you need it. I've definitely learned that, and now I'm like asking every single person, why do I do this? Even at work, I'm like, how do I do this? What do I do this? So it's kind of like it's not a sign of weakness. You want to learn, you want to be able to do things the right way, and if you ask, that's what you're gonna get, which is a good thing. I enjoy that. And the next thing is to take a break. If you need to take a break, you are more than obliged to. It's your right to take a break. If you're feeling overwhelmed and and in a stressful situation, you just take a break. Just calm yourself, remove yourself from the situation, whatever it is you're doing. Take a break, take a 10-20 minute break. It's not going to harm you. Go outside, have a bit of fresh air, plug your headphones in if you need to, maybe go for a short little walk. That's what I do when I'm feeling overwhelmed and overstressed. And also, I tend to do this quite a lot. I tend to stare at a computer screen for quite too long, and I do forget to take breaks, but sometimes when I'm really into like a task or anything, I want to get the task done, then I can take a break, because then I can I can be able to relax. Because if it's not done the right way, and if it's not done at all, I kind of overthink it and overwhelm it. So yeah, but I recommend taking a break if you feel overwhelmed or if you feel stressed by a situation, and also to plug in headphones. Music is really calming. I love doing this, but even when I'm working, to be honest, I put my earphones in, even though I don't think I'm allowed to, but anyways, it's fine. I put earphones in whilst I'm working, and that kind of actually helps me focus. I love listening to music, and I think I'm really focused when I'm listening to music, or if I've just got earphones in. I think it just helps me focus, and sometimes it does help me zone out a bit, so that I don't get distracted if I'm trying to complete an important task that is need to be done quite urgently. And my next tip is to try and manage your stress. If you feel like you're under a lot of pressure, you may start to feel overwhelmed or out of control a bit. I know I do that as well. Like when I've been asked to do so many things, I'm like, which one do you start with first? And I'm like, okay, well, he came to me first, so I'll start with him and then work my way down, to be honest. And then if I've just got too many things, I will ask somebody for help. See, this is where the point I mentioned in the beginning comes along with it as well. And yeah, I kind of think that's a really good thing to do, is just to ask people for help, to be honest. And then I recommend also trying to do something creative, like maybe put your mind at task. Doing something creative can help you distract from your thoughts a bit and your feelings, or just help you process them. You never know. I mean, it can be so rewarding when when something's happened and you're trying to and I try to process it. I think trying to do something else that doesn't like connect with it, I think that can help you process. Like it can help you think, okay, well, what if it is this, this, and this, or what if it's that? I don't really have a good example, to be honest, but like I think trying to be creative is really good. Like drawing is very calming. I know one of my friends is a really good artist, and she says that whenever she feels stressed, she just goes to drawing and painting and pops in her music, and yeah, and you don't always not to have, and also art is quite a nice thing because you don't always have to worry about finishing the project like straight there and then. You can take your time with it, focus on it, enjoy it, you know, release all the stress and everything. And yeah, you could try that. And also another thing is you can also try online learning. Like I know I tried an online course when I was in Zimbabwe, and I had this gap year when I was let go of the company I was working with when I was 18. I did an online marketing course. It was alright. I mean, I really didn't understand it, to be quite fair, but it was just probably the site that I took on. But there are other ones, like the Open University is a really good one, and what's the other one? FutureLearn is a really good one as well, that you could like try and learn a new course, maybe learn a new language. That could be quite cool, you never know. Yeah, I mean, it's something to do during quarantine as well. I mean, I know a lot of people that have done online courses and online or like workshops and stuff. Doesn't really take that long, a few days, maybe weeks, and you just write some notes. You take like a little exam at the end. I know mine was like a multiple choice test, which was quite cool because it was quite easy, to be honest. Yeah. The next thing that you could do is try crafting. You could like try and like organize an afternoon with maybe some friends online, or we are allowed to meet up, I think with six people, I think. So you can try like social distance with like outside on like a bench or something, or outside in the grass. You could try like do a crafts thing, which was a really good thing. I used to love scrapbooking. My aunt got me into scrapbooking and I just loved it. I don't know what I did to love it, but I think it really helped, you know, and I love it. And I like create these like little memory things. So I've got a Polaroid camera, and I just take pictures whenever I go on holiday, and I just put them in this little book. I don't have too many, I don't think, in here, but yeah, I have some of like weddings and stuff, which I think was really cute. Oh yeah, and my dance studio has like these little balls where we get like our medals, which are, my medals are over there, over here, where I compete in, well, not really compete, but like I do an exam of my ballroom in Latin, and we get like different things. So yeah, that's what I love doing with my little Polaroids, creating crafts. And like obviously when I get my own house, I want to create like, see this my door wall, I want to put like Polaroids going all the way down it, but I can't on this house because I don't own it. But the next house, when I move in, I do want to create like a photo wall. So yeah, and then my last few tips are, try spend some time outdoors. Like I said, with the craft afternoon, you can do it outside, and that way you won't get any, like if you have glitter or anything, you won't get it inside. By the way, glitter is harmful to the environment, so be careful of that. But anyways, yeah, try and spend outside, like go for a walk, go for a run, have a picnic outside. I know I did have a picnic, and I videoed it, so if you haven't seen that, I'll leave the link in the description bar where you can see that video, or you can just check it out on my channel. But like sometimes I go for a daily walk around 5-6ish, depending on the time and also the weather. But I love to go for just walks around the park with he's not really my dog, he's the house share. I have a house, I house share. Does that make sense? I rent a room from a family, and they have a dog called Biggie, and he's a Jack Russell cross Chihuahua, and I take him around the walks. It takes me about an hour to get around the lake. We have a park that has a lake just where I live in England, and it's actually really nice. And just to have that, you know, slow, nice walk, and just, you know, be able to take in the beautiful, you know, fresh air. And right now, I mean, the weather in England has been a bit funny. I mean, one week it's really nice and sunny and warm. Next week it's like rain and miserable, and I'm just like, make up your mind, please. But anyways, yeah. So spend time with animals, spend time outside. Maybe bring some flowers inside. I mean, you could buy some flowers, you could buy some potted plants, you can even plant a seed and grow something inside the house. Or you can collect feathers. I see feathers is a good one. But I love spending time with animals. I think it's just, I don't know why, but I've always just loved animals in general. I think it just takes your mind off of everything. And you could connect with others, you know, FaceTime your family and friends. You can meet them up in the park by social distancing, if you're social distancing. And yeah, I would love to meet up with some of my friends. We have actually met up once, to be honest. Everyone else is busy, to be honest, and I don't have that many friends in England. So yeah, that's one thing that was the hardest thing for me to make, was friends. If I wasn't in college, ooh, yeah, it would have been a bit. But thank goodness I have Lily and Ayla, who come with me on some of my adventures, like the one in the picnic we went on. So yeah, and so the other one is look after your physical health, drink water regularly. I know I'm going to be a hypocrite when I say this, because I don't drink enough water ever. I hate water. I detest drinking any amount of water, which I don't know why, but I do. But it is a really good benefit, and it's really good for your skin as well. And think about your diet. Don't snack on too many, you know, not good things, which I know we all do, but you need to try and keep your energy levels really high. And eating like really like processed foods or like takeout can just really make you feel so sluggish and unmotivated. Trust me, I've been there. It's not a good look, and it doesn't make me feel any better, to be honest. So seeing that you could have a really good food intake, and trying to keep active as well, like your walks, physical health. Maybe try and create a daily routine. My daily routine is pretty awful at the minute, to be honest. I wake up, I get dressed, I brush my hair and I brush my teeth. No, I get dressed, I go down and have some cereal, then I brush my teeth and I brush my hair, and then I get dressed and take all my stuff down to get to work downstairs in the living room. And then after that I sort of get up sort of about maybe I get up at like 10:30. I start work at about 8:30, 8:45, and then I would get up at like 10:30ish to make another cup of tea, stretch my legs, and then I do dancing exercises from 12:30 to about 1ish. Then I'd have my lunch from 1 to 1:30, and I get back to work, and then I'd have a break at like 3:30. I'll try and walk around the house, or walk around to Biggie and give him a bit of a snuggle and a bit of a fuss. And then at 5 I'd go for a walk and just leave my computer on charge for a bit, and then I'll pack up when I get back after the walk and have my dinner after the walk as well. So that's my daily routine, really. I will probably maybe do a video on it. We'll see. It's not I don't really have much of a daily routine, to be honest, which is it's kind of I should have a daily routine, but this weekend's coming, I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it. I just want to stay in bed till 12 in the afternoon, which is what I do on a Sunday, but hey ho, Sunday is for relaxing days. I love Sundays, to be honest. And yeah, and the last step I want to just touch on is try to get enough sleep. Now this is where I struggle a lot because I am more hyper during the evenings. I don't know why, but that's why I did dancing, because dancing was really was in the evenings all the time during the whole week. And that would just, as soon as I get back from dancing, I was out like a light. I was so tired. And yeah, but try and establish a really good routine for sleeping. Avoid your screens, which is I don't do that at all. I'm always on my phone, to be honest. And try wind down. Don't, you know, watch things that will make you think a lot, because that's what I am. I'm an overthinker, and if I watch something that will make me think, I will not go to bed until like 1:30 in the morning, which is not good, especially when you need to get up for work the next day, you know. But try have like if you're able to. I know not some houses in England have baths, but most of them do. Maybe try have like a relaxing bath. I know lavender is very good for like trying to make you sleepy. Maybe have like a lavender bath bomb in, and just like try and relax and just let it all soak in the bath. Maybe try like a relaxing exercise before you go to sleep as well. I don't necessarily do this because I feel like if I exercise, I'm ready to go, you know. But maybe there is some relaxing exercise that I can probably put down. I'll put a link down in the link that I'm getting these tips from. I will link them down in the description box, and they also have a relaxing exercise that you could look at that might help you sleep. And also avoid coffee, because that makes you stay awake. Well, not really. It doesn't do anything much for me. Like energy drinks don't do anything for me. I don't think caffeine does do something for me. I know some, it used to, but now I know not so much. I normally have tea when I go to bed. And yeah, and obviously make your sleeping arrangements more comfortable for yourself, because there's not like, you know, your sleeping arrangement needs to be as comfortable as possible. Like, don't do as many pillows because you can hurt your neck. But if you're like propped up and you're watching a movie, make it comfortable. Make it you know, something that you really want to sleep in, and that you're just going to like calm and relax yourself in. But yeah, I think those are some of the points that I've touched on, and I think that they can improve your mental health as well. I know some of these have been mentioned that I normally do as well, as like music, the exercises. Even though nobody ever wants to do them, I generally feel much better of myself if I do those few exercises I've been given by my dance teacher, just to help, you know, boost my confidence and boost, you know, just my awakeness, if that makes any sense. And but yeah, let me know any tips that you have that I haven't thought of or mentioned. Could you let me know down in the comment section? I'd love to know what you guys think as well, and then maybe I can mention them in the next video of the next video for Wellness Wednesday. But if you've made it to this far and you really like my content, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you want to be part of the Sunshine family. I hope you're having a good week, and I will see you on Friday.